Without the
Right.
internet, I wouldn't, like I said, the YouTube University. Without the internet, I wouldn't have started down that road. And it brought me to reading. And then I went back because I hadn't grown up, or in my teenage or 20 years. I was in my 30s when I first read, The Selfish Gene and The God Delusion, and even Origin of Species. So I went
Yeah.
back and started doing all these major books that, people did. And some took me for a year or so. I read a little bit of Hawking. That's what I'm talking about. I'm a huge Lawrence Krauss fan. And I got into physics and astronomy and all these different things. And then I went, wait a minute, now I need to learn something about physics if I'm going to read these books. Because I really couldn't. Like, I would read it and I would go, wow, that's amazing. But what does it really mean? So I went back to learning basic physics and the basics of astronomy, and everything is one. I mean, it's funny because we talk about, the humanist thing I mentioned earlier.
Yep.
It's so easy when you know that we all came from, and this is not the singularity, it's my fist, but we all came from the same place. When somebody goes like, us Americans got to stick together, I'm like, why? What does that have to do with anything? Why can't you say us Earthlings? And then if you do that, then why can't you say everything in the universe? Because it's all from the same place. It's just, are you talking about where your father came from, your great grandfather, or 5,000 generations ago?
Yeah.
Or before that.
Exactly.
Grandpa Amoeba or whatever. It's just.
That'd be great.
Yeah, you wouldn't call him grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't call him grandpa.